Buffalo on EA Sports. We head toward 2 quarterbacks will be on the field today trying to push their team to victory. It's Bortles' Jaguars going up against Cousins' Redskins. With that, let's get up to FedEx Field. On the call, here are Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
Thank you very much, Larry. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Washington Redskins. Short. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35. Again, we'll see the pistol here. They'll come out in the pistol. On 1st and 10, here's Bortles. And that'll make it 2nd and 10. Now look at the starting unit, and here's to you, Mr. Robinson.
Oh, I like that one. Allen Robinson, I love coming out of Penn State.
3 on the play, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. And now a look at the Washington defense.
Ryan Kerrigan is an example of bringing the best of you from college to the NFL and remaking your game. Terrific guy causing fumbles at Purdue, has done the exact same thing in the NFL, then lost weight and became an absolute terror rushing the passer.
Throwing his Bortles on 3rd down. And that is incomplete. Allen Robinson, the intended receiver. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. So on 4th down, here's Brad Nortman on to punt it away. Back deep for the Redskins, Jamison Crowder. Now it's Crowder. No return, but it goes down as just a punt of 31 yards. And the Redskins will take possession with a 1st and 10. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. And the hard count got the defense there. Encroachment and the 5-yard penalty. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Working out of the gun, Cousins. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, 2nd down. First offensive series forthcoming. Deshaun Jackson, wide receiver that certainly needs no introduction in this league.
He's truly one of those don't blink guys, because as soon as you do, he's past you and in the end zone and doesn't mind letting you know about it too.
It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs.
Here we go now.
1st down. Here's Cousins. He's got the hook up here to Deshaun Jackson. It's a gain of 24 that time. And that leads to a Washington 1st down.
Okay, what can't Deshaun Jackson do? Right? We know about the catches. We just saw another one there. Also gets involved in the return game. And he can break big plays like that. We've seen him do it throughout his NFL career.
And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Telvin Smith. From that outside linebacker spot, he's able to get in there for a loss of 9. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up. 3rd and long for Cousins. Over the middle to Garcon. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 12 yards. And it'll be 4th down. Dustin Hopkins now for the Redskins field goal. on the left hash. This from 48 yards. And that is not going to get there. Oh, he missed it short. It's no good, and this will remain a scoreless game. So it's an empty possession there, and you'd have to say it's not like him to come up short on a kick like that.
Yeah, and it's real easy for me to say this, but anything in the 40 to 49-yard range should be pretty automatic for an NFL kicker, especially in terms of at least getting it there.
Chris Ivory off to the races. Touchdown, Jaguars. Chris Ivory, 61 yards, and the Jags have taken the early lead. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one, because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. And they were in field goal range last time out but couldn't connect.
And it's early in the game, so I don't think that the confidence just goes entirely out of, running your kicker back out there. But let's face it, some coaches have a little bit less patience for that than others. Let's see if they call the game differently now in terms of what they do on drives and not try and settle for field goals.
And he'll get this one up to the 26. And for Matt Jones, you've got to watch the shoulder. Week 2 of the preseason, little separation that happens, so they're going to be cautious with him.
They have to be, because he is going to be their lead ball carrier without a doubt. They want him ready for the season opener. Remember, Alfred Morris no longer on the roster. He's in Dallas now.
A dump underneath to Jones. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. Call it a gain of 5. And all of a sudden here, it's third down. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back?
Essentially, big running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of.
And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Telvin Smith in there to pick up his second sack now of the afternoon.
Here we go now.
Now a second down throw for Cousins. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. It'll be a 2-yard gain. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
Detroit! Here we go now. 3-19. Over. All right, now, lucky 56. Back 99 Philly. Here we go.
To throw is Cousins. He's got time. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. He was trying to find Deshaun Jackson that time. And that's going to make it 4th down.
3rd down is a down. Both sides know they absolutely have to win. And the name of the game for the defense is pressure on the quarterback. But pressure on the quarterback with contact, that's how you end up winning it.
A field position changer there. 49 yards on the punt. Couple that with a loss on the return. And it'll be Jaguar football as they take over deep in their own territory. They start on the ground with Ivory. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he finds enough of an opening to get this one back up to his 20. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
That was another good run, and he's having an excellent day. And right now, I don't think his team could have any more confidence in handing him the football.
And he's brought down. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs. That's a prime example of how tough Chris Ivory can be to bring down.
He's so good that I think that he would last very well at a boxing gym. Because he's going to wear you down with those types of runs all game long. And if they can't start getting him on the ground quicker and more efficiently, they've got a long game in front of them.
first down. This is Ivory. And he stopped immediately there. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Second down following the run.
A 1-yard gain can look like a disaster, but it all depends on how the game is going. Is it a series of 1-yard gains running the ball? If that's the case, you might have to start thinking about throwing it a little bit more. But if it's just the occasional 1-yard run, hey, congratulations to the defense. They won that one. Come back and get them the next time.
A nice job there, Charles. They picked up the blitz, were able to complete the pass.
That had the total feel of a quarterback in control. Red blitz, got him into the right protection scheme, so he doesn't get hit back there. He's got a chance to step up with supreme confidence and deliver it downfield for a nice completion. Yeah, not much there that time, and I think we were both wondering once he got out of the box whether he just throw the ball away, and he winds up only picking up a yard or two.
Another run. This time it's Ivory. And he's brought down. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
Really good, skillful, tough running throughout this contest. Picked up first down after first down. He's got to have a nickname, doesn't he? How about the human first down machine? I think that fits.
They'll roll him out right. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. They'll get 23 yards there. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville first down. Throwing on first down is Bortles. They set up the screen to Ivory. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. On second down, Ivory. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. And he's able to get more than half of what they needed. That brings up a 3rd and 5. They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on 3rd down. Bortles. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Allen Hurns, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Jaguars.
A surprise to me, that's a throwing down in the NFL because of how tough it is to run the football. But what offenses like to do is still show run formations to make them respect it and throw out of those. In this case, they took a nice shot at the end zone and made it pay off.
A look at Washington as they come onto the field. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut it, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But, hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
First play of the drive. Let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking. But the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Now Jones. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue. Now a first down carry by Jones. Not much room here as he only gets it to about the 30. 2 minutes to go here in the first half. Back to FedEx Field following this short break. And after the play on the ground, that brings up second down here. They come out here in the I. On second down, it's Jones. Shreds the tackle. And he's got some space here. A big run there by Jones. 69 yards. So they had it bottled up, able to make a man miss, and then boom, off to the races.
And it's how he made him miss. A little bit of strength, too. Had to work through contact to get him off of him. And then once he did that, now he put his agility to use and took off.
They'll try and run it in with Jones. And this will result in him losing yardage back to the 3. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. And from the 3 now, it's 2nd and goal. Here's Jones. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground.
And he will score. Touchdown, Washington. Kirk Cousins taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Redskins have made this a one-score game. And it's no good. Oh, he misses the extra point. And our score stays right where it is. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
It takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. Okay, Charles, while we got a second here, we're creeping up on the end of August. That means fantasy drafts are coming up. I've got my family draft this weekend. I know my father, Bob, could use some help. Who do you like? Who you taking?
Well, what's interesting to me is how Ezekiel Elliott from Dallas has gotten so much attention leading up to this. But with the preseason where he hasn't played much, I want to see if his value goes down a little bit. But I will tell you this, my sleeper at wide receiver, Michael Thomas, rookie with the New Orleans Saints.
Think he's got big upside this year?
I think he's got big upside. Drew Brees is throwing the ball. Sean Payton's calling the plays. I take a good, strong look at him.
So after nearly turning it over, new life here for the offense on second down. Now Bortles again. And that's caught inside the 30. An excellent pickup of 34 yards. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Bortles now to throw. Green with a catch left side. 7 yards on the play, and it'll make it a second down. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Again, they'll throw with Bortles. Over the middle, the connection to Hearns. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Allen Hearns in the final seconds of the first half. And the Jaguars had 6 to their lead. And it's no good on the PAT. So they can't add on here. And our score is going to stay right where it is. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Short kick. One of the up middle take it now. And they're going to be set up in excellent field position up past the 45. Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
They were trying to get it there to Josh Doxson, and that'll make it 2nd and 10.
My high school coach, John Ford, used to say all the time, if you're in a bad situation, laddie, don't compound it with a bad decision as well. And I think that...
And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is fielded at the goal line. There he goes left side. He's at the 30. 10. Touchdown, Washington. Rashawn Ross taking it goal line to goal line, 100 yards. And the Redskins are able to make this a close game again. And they will line up now for the 2-point try.
Let's go.
Cousins will try and throw. It's caught at the 1. And he'll get into the end zone as the 2-point conversion is successful. So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. Here comes the Jags offense now. Time for their first possession of half number 2. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. A big third down play there for the Jags. 65 yards on the ground. So the run gets them the first, and now they operate with a fresh set of downs. They stay on the ground. Ivory again. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. And the offense moving quickly to the line. And third quarter here, you've got the lead. This is where that strong run game can really benefit you. Stayed in bounds there, kept the clock going.
I like all the points you just made there. And if you throw the football and it's incomplete, now you've stopped the clock and you've helped out the guys on the other side of the ball. So keep it in the hands of those runners. Keep moving it. Keep grinding clock.
They come out with 1 back and 3. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Blake Bortles keeping it himself from a yard out. And the Jaguars add on to their lead.
Instead of having to play follow the leader there, the leader led.
I like that. And he likes that, doesn't he? First and goal, let me do the job.
Because you know when he falls into the end zone after falling behind those big guys who pushed up front, that's a pretty good celebration, isn't it?
Gives him a little street cred in the locker room, too, doesn't it?
Street cred, and then when they go out to dinner afterwards, he's still picking up the check.
And he's all the way up across the 40 and down at the 42-yard line. Great return. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. They'll go again to Jones. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. It'll be a loss of 1. And they'll be facing a 3rd and 12. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. On 3rd down, Cousins. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. He was trying to get it there to Vernon Davis, the tight end. And that'll bring up 4th down.
But, partner, anytime someone tells me that fundamentals are leaving the game, I'm going to show them this play, because they couldn't get to the passer. So what do you have to do? Get your hands up in the passing lane, and they batted it away on a 3rd down attempt.
They come up in an empty set. 4 wide receivers, 1 tight end. Jordan Reed has it. That'll be a gain of 16. And they're able to move the chains as they convert on 4th and long. I don't know if I agree with that. I guess they don't care if I agree with that. But, boy, you have to be surprised by that, right?
I definitely was surprised that they decided to go for it in this situation. But they must have either felt like they either had a great play call on, or they're trying to show extreme confidence.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. And they're going to speed things up here. To throw, Cousins. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. So he got free of 1 tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else. A gain of 4 on the play, and that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
A gain of 11 and a 1st down.
How many times do we say in this game is speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways. In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss.
And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Matt Jones, a 22-yard scamper. And the Redskins have made this a 1-score game. On is Hopkins now for the extra point. Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here. Is taken just shy of 10 here. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. And out at again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter-punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
You love pressure.
I love it.
We'll see if they dial it up this drive. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
They'll run with Ivory. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. So he loses 3 yards there. Now 3rd down. Now Bortles. And he finds Julius Thomas. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. And that's one of his advantages of a passer, is it not, with his height